what worked so well, especially on third down for you guys today?
Well, we got them behind the sticks, and I liked what we did. We did a couple little things that we wanted to take 13 and 3 out of the game. And we bracketed those guys a couple in some situations, and made the quarterback hold the ball a little bit, and was able to get a little bit of pressure. We were able to get some pressure with our regular down, and in the end we brought a little bit of some blitz pressure and got a couple times it looked like we had a chance for a sack, but we missed. But we still were able to make him make an errant throw, and I really felt like coming in the game he was the key. We needed to. He was playing really, really well, Trubisky, and just we were able to get him kind of off rhythm, and really proud of our kids and how they played when it's all said and done. So
it didn't seem to affect you that much, but were you surprised that they didn't use the screen game as much as they usually?
Well, they did early, and we took that away. And I tell you, we brought a pressure. They were backed up, and we brought pressure, and Woody Barron made a tremendous play, and that's what he was supposed to do. He's going to kind of work the center, but then he is going to spy on the back, and he has the back. And we just. That was a concern of ours because they're really good at it, and they had a couple opportunities last week, I thought, and then I figured we worked hard on it these last week and a half. I thought today we probably, when it's all said and done, I was proud of our kids, really proud of our seniors. We've worked really hard, and but I think at the same time we probably got these guys a good time. They've come off of 2 emotional wins, and but that's not going to take away from what we did and how we played and how we performed and the effort we played with, and really proud of our kids that way all the way around. Our senior leadership has been outstanding. I couldn't ask any more of those guys, and they're bringing the younger guys along on both sides of the ball, and that's fun to coach and be a part of when you get that kind of leadership and kids buying into what you're doing and seeing the results of the work that we're putting in, and I'm really proud of them and happy for them and excited about the direction we're going.
But is Andrew Matuapalaka among the most improved players in your group?
Yeah, he is. You guys, y'all can see it. Last year, he started off a little slow and then finished really strong. And experience is a great teacher. And I see a guy. It's extremely important to him, and just in all aspects of just in where his being physical and his run fits, playing in coverage, understanding his position, and then now he understands the defense and can control that a little bit more, like gaps and things like that. If he's getting reduced out, that he can close gaps out and make our defense a little stronger, and not afraid to do those kind of things, and make those kind of calls. You see 49, Tremaine Edmonds playing faster and faster all the time. I'm really excited about the direction he's going. Our front kids, I hope we came out okay. You worry about Tim Settle. I don't know his result of the injury, but the extent of it. But he's a guy that's been playing a little better and better each week, and again, experience is a great teacher. But those kids up front have played really, really well, and then I like how the chemistry we have in our back end. Chuck Clark's doing a great job. I like Terrell Edmonds playing our rover spot, and our corners have played really, really good football so far. And so it's, when those things happen, you get positive results. And I'm like I said, proud of our kids.
You mentioned Tremaine. On the first series, they have 3rd and 1. They throw it out to Switzer. He tackles him in space for no gain, and then on the next play, Mahota stuffs Logan for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you set the tone right there?
Yeah, we blitzed on the 4th and 1. We brought a little edge pressure, and when there's a certain look that they gave us, I felt like we could get a little bit of penetration. But yeah, you see, Tremaine's just a long, athletic guy that you see some flashes, and he's getting, for no better term, flashier every week. You see him playing a little faster, and it's exciting. From my end of it, being the opportunity to coach a young man that has those kind of special abilities and qualities and skill sets is exciting to see him, see himself do those things and gain some self-confidence and then continue to improve. And he's just at the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion, where he can go. But that was big. For him to make that kind of play in space and then us to make that big, 4th down stop, that was big. And I think keeping them out of the end zone, down there. And when we had a couple, we muffed the punts, which was tough situations today with the weather conditions. But the kids snubbing those drives when it was 27-3, which they still, with what they've done the last couple of weeks, all of a sudden, if they get a couple scores there, then that changes the momentum, and all of a sudden, they feel like they're back in it. So those, I thought, were critical series as well, in this football game.
Well, I know there's still work to do, but I feel like the lunch pail mentality is back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I told the kids today, about the time you start feeling good about yourself, you're going to get your tail knocked off, and we can't do that. They know what the tradition is, and they know what the expectations are, and they're working extremely hard to live up to those and get it back to that. And so I'm excited about their mindset, with that being part of it. And the kids today, I mean, it wasn't just our defense, it was the offensive guys too. I mean, they're all in, and that's, like I said, it's a great win for us. We knew this team was picked to win, and were they picked to win our division, and it's a great step for us, and towards where we're wanting to go.
Do things change for you when it's a 6-3 ball game versus when the offense gets to the end zone? Can you be more aggressive once you get a little margin?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And we mixed it up today. I thought we did a nice job of, mixing up coverages. That's the one thing we wanted to do. We had, because of their tempo, we were a big check with me package, meaning, it was based off of formations and backfield sets. So we could have been in 5 different coverages off of 5 different looks off of their formations and alignments. So and I thought the kids handled that really, really well, but it was hopefully designed to take away some of their ways they wanted to attack with certain looks and formations, and I thought our kids did a great job with that.
Did you get the sense your guys like to play in this weather?
Well, we talked about it, and the one thing you had here today is, and I told them, the situation, the circumstances were neutral, as far as the weather conditions and, what we were laid out today. I mean, they're neutral, but our demeanor, our attitude, our focus, what we can control, that was in our hands. And I thought our kids did that today. They kind of tuned everything out, and I know this, when we talked about it when you were young, it was nothing when you were 8, 9, 10 years old. It rained, you told Mom, I'm going outside and playing some ball, and get muddy and all that kind of stuff. So, that's football, man. And so I'm just glad it didn't, the wind was not a big factor. It was a steady rain, and obviously it made the ball, tough to handle it sometimes, but, it cleaned the game up by not having 40-mile-an-hour winds or 50-mile-an-hour winds. It could have been really brutal when it was all said and done.
Good.
All right, thank y'all.